Hello everyone, welcome to A Form of Farming in the Philippines. I'm really excited about what is going to be going on here in the next couple weeks and moving forward on that. What are you guys doing? Come on. Hey, I'm trying to make a video here. Knotheads. Come on. Hey. Stop. Stop playing. Oh my God. Come on. Behave yourself. All right. Stop it. Anyway, these are the materials to basically finish up the first phase of the breeding tanks. Swimmer, now you, huh? Stop it. There's 200 hollow blocks here and 2 cubits of sand, and these are the poles here, the form bar, and the cement has been stacked underneath here. And this is a good portion of the money that we got back. Oh my God. This is a good portion of the money that we got back from our lease. And I want to get those breeding tanks done. And we'll also are going to be making 2 more, possibly 3 more floating cages here pretty quick. We're going to begin on those even before we start on the completion of the breeding tanks. We're gonna do those floating cages, and a slightly different design. You know, as we go along and do this, I have ideas on how to do it better, and so stay tuned for that. We're also going to, you know, we could have used wooden poles, wooden posts for the chain link. I haven't gotten the chain link yet because the price for the chain link is much cheaper at a particular hardware store in town. We're going to put a chain link fence around the breeding tanks as well, to keep the dogs out, just to keep it secure. And that's there's 2 reasons why I went with steel poles rather than the wood posts. They're much more durable. They'll last for many years, decades even, rather than just a few years. And we need the chain link fence, and we also need support for the net that's going to go over the roof, because we're gonna use a shade net over all the top of it as well. And so I'm just excited that things are moving forward here, going along to make this farm profitable and self-sufficient without YouTube. That's been the goal here for always. It's been the goal here, but I've really been focusing on it for the last several months. What is it with you guys? It's like you haven't seen me for years or something. What is going on, Swimmer? So stay tuned, everyone. Lots of things are going to be happening here shortly. We're getting those breeding tanks finished. We're getting the floated cages finished, and right after that we're going to get as far as we can on Tata and Gina's house, and mixed in with that we're going to finish up the shrimp tanks and possibly make some use of the piggery. So stay tuned, everyone. Great things are afoot. One of the reasons for the urgency to get that new floating cage done is that the fry in this tank need to be moved quickly. They're getting oversized for this this tank. I am still fairly unsure how many are in this because we didn't do a count, but as you can see, they need to be moved because they can already eat this. I just threw that little bit of starter in there, and I've been doing that for about the last week to try to get them used to it, used to eating it. Now I'm also giving them fry mash as well, but I'm getting them used to this starter, because when they're moved down to the floating, when they're moved into a floating cage down in the main pond, this is what they're going to get, because I'm not going to mess with throwing that really fine powdery fry mash, throwing it into the wind, trying to get it into the cage, and then watching 75% of it float to the bottom anyway, sink to the bottom. So as you can see, these guys they're right on it. They're eating it. And within the next 2 or 3 days, I'm still going to be, for about a week, these guys are going to be on the mixed feed, because even after I move them, I'm still going to be giving them a little bit of fry mash. But within a week, these guys will be exclusively on the starter pellets. These guys here, of course, are going to be about 10 days, 2 weeks behind these. So in about 3 weeks, these guys here will be in a floating cage. And that's why we're doing the floating cages and getting them ready first before we complete these. But these shall be completed. This new set of tanks, they'll be done by the end of next week at the latest. It's going to be chain link fence all the way around this, because I can yell at these dogs, "Go on, get out of here, get," which is effective enough while I'm standing here, but as soon as I turn my back, they'll be back and into the feed. And I just need it fenced, that way I don't have to worry about it. And go on. You see, they're still hungry, but they had basically stopped eating because they were afraid of the dogs standing around up there. So I'm looking forward to all this coming to fruition and getting done. Thank you, everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.